What up, squad? Welcome back to the channel. So look, normally I don't make this type of content. I'm not an advocate for rushing the weight loss process, but at the same time, I would be a hypocrite if I didn't share the things that I did in those occasions, like summer's coming, like a wedding or your birthday, or these occasions where you just want to put your foot on the gas consciously to speed up the process, to gain some wins. I get it, right? So I'm going to let you guys in on that process step by step. I'm going to be going into detail, but understand this is a general approach, right? Obviously, every person is different. What works for one person may not work for the other. So I want you to take all of this information with a grain of salt. And I also want you to know that this is not a sustainable approach to weight loss. This should not be used as your primary approach to weight loss. This is specifically for the scenarios that I mentioned a few minutes ago. If you have some sort of event happening where you need to lose weight fast, right? Otherwise, if you're just trying to lose weight and be healthy physically, mentally, spiritually, this video is not for you. This is for the people who want it now. So I'm gonna be releasing the 2.0 version of my 12-week transformation program, and it's just in time to get you ready for the summer. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be having an 8-week transformation photo contest, all right? Everyone who purchases the program, the link is in the description to purchase the program, can enter to win $250 cash and a free month of one-on-one coaching with me, all right? So click the link in the description, buy the program, join the transformation photo contest, and get that body right in time for the summer. All right, so the first thing you wanna do is you want to make your home a safe zone. You wanna get rid of any foods that are not on your nutritional program, because for 30 days, we're gonna be committed to a very clean diet. Again, this is not sustainable, but this is how you lose the most weight in 30 days. So we're gonna commit to this. So you wanna get rid of all of the junk from your pantry, because if you have a safe zone at home, and I'm not saying not to eat junk at all during the 30 days, but don't do it at home. Step 2, you want to calculate your calorie requirements. And I'm going to personally walk you through that process right now. All right, what we're gonna do now is one of the most important steps, and that is calculating your calorie requirement. All right, so you're gonna go to ifitfitsyourmacros.com, IIFYM.com. There's gonna be a link to that in the description. And then you're just gonna simply fill this out. All right, 6'1", I'm 218 pounds. My goal weight is about 208 pounds. This is about my body fat percentage, not sure exactly what it is. I'm sedentary. I pretty much sit on my butt all day. I'm in advanced fitness level. I work at the gym. I lift weights 4 days a week for 60 minutes. Moderate, right? Because I'm not in there really pushing super duper hard. All right, I do cardio twice a week, 2 30-minute sessions a week. And of course, you're gonna put in whatever you decide to do, right? Put moderate, breathing hard. Now, this one is super important. Now, if you're locked in, you're trying to lose 20 pounds in 30 days, you definitely want to go with speedy and sporadic, or aggressive and agitated. But just like they described, you're going to be agitated, and this weight loss situation, if you pick this one, is going to be sporadic, right? I like to eat more calories, so I'm going to choose steady and sustainable. All right, nutritional preference, standard Western diet. Medical diagnosis, none. What motivates you? My desire to change. Now you'll enter your name, Brix, whatever, at gmail.com. Click heck yes. And now it's going to show you your macros. All right, boom. Here are the macro suggestions based on this particular calculator. I like this calculator. I trust this calculator. And this is a good place for you to start. Again, this is not one size fits all. You'll have to experiment with this. I know a lot of people are probably thinking, damn, that's a lot of carbs. It may or may not be, right? But that's when you experimenting and paying attention to how your body responds to this particular macro setting That's when that comes into play. So I would then enter this information into MyFitnessPal. All right, so now that you have your calories calculated and you have your macros set, you want to use some sort of food tracking app. Me personally, I like MyFitnessPal. And for 30 days, you're going to commit to tracking everything you put into your face in your app. All right, so I like MyFitnessPal. I'm going to take you guys step by step through the process of setting up MyFitnessPal. All right, now that we have MyFitnessPal open, we're gonna click the 3 dots on the bottom right, more. Click goals. And then we're gonna click calorie, carbs, protein, and fat goals. All right, so now I'm going to insert the calorie amount, 26.58. $253. And then boom, your macros are now set. So now you know exactly how much protein you need, how many carbs you need to intake, how many calories you need to intake. So now what we're gonna do is create your grocery list. All right, so now that we calculated your calories, we calculated your macros, we set up your food tracking app, now it's time to put together your grocery list. You wanna refer back to your macros when creating your grocery list. So for instance, if you know you need to get 200 grams of protein, you wanna make sure that you're buying enough protein to hit your daily protein requirements. All right, so here's a list of foods to choose from, right? This is gonna make the process really easy for you. Now this list is here to guide you, right? So you can either screenshot it right now, or you can download this list. It's in my fat loss guide. The link to my fat loss guide is in the description below. Now, step 5 is very important. You want to plan everything out, right? What's your strategy for nutrition? What's your approach for the gym? You want to schedule all your workouts. You want to put them on your calendar. Use a calendar, even if you've never used a calendar before. I want you to put them on your calendar, on your smartphone. And I also want you to schedule the times that you're either going to be meal prepping. Are you planning to cook every day? What time are you planning to cook? I want you to outline your schedule to the minute, and I want you to adhere to this. Structure and routine is super important for fat loss. It's super important for any sort of habit formation, all right? So keep that in mind. Be proactive, because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, and planning and structure is super important. All right, now that we got all of these steps out the way, right, here's a few guidelines that I think you should follow. Definitely drink as much water as possible, but don't drink so much water that you're peeing all day and it's totally inconvenient, right? So just keep that in mind. Just make sure that your pee is clear to a light yellow and you're fine. Whether that means a half a gallon or a gallon, don't overthink it, just stay hydrated. All right, secondly, you wanna make sure that you are seasoning your food. Please do not eat bland, butt-naked chicken breasts. Please don't, because you need to enjoy your food, because you're not gonna wanna eat it if you don't. You can use seasonings with salt in it, but just don't overdo it. If you really wanna season your food heavily, just go with the seasonings that don't have the salt in it. That's it, pretty simple. Now, as far as cheat meals, for the first 14 days, I would do no cheat meals at all. You wanna stick to your routine for the first 14 days, and after that, you wanna have 1 cheat meal per week, but only on a day that you're training real hard in the gym. Now, as far as exercise, you want to be doing 3 to 5 sessions per week. I personally would focus mainly on full body weight training workouts, and I would supplement with cardio. So let's say 65% weight training and 35% cardio. That's a good ratio. Again, that's not one size fits all. It depends on your goals. It depends on your body. It depends on your genetics. But that is one suggestion to follow. Look, guys, fat loss is simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. And if you approach this process with integrity, you track your food, you schedule your workouts, you actually execute your workouts, and you stay on course, the results will come. So make sure you keep me posted with your progress. And as always, remember, the body that you want is owned by a higher version of yourself. So evolve. Peace.
Yes, you're welcome for making that video because I know it just helps you. And I want you to understand this. Listen, you can transform your body. You can have the body of your dreams. You just need the right information and you need to apply it. So check out these two very helpful playlists. There's one that's going to give you information on nutrition and one that's going to give you information on exercise. Good luck on your journey and thank you for watching my video.